In this lesson from the Microlearning Institute, we look at McKinsey's 7S framework. This McKinsey's 7S framework is used in a wide variety of situations where an alignment perspective is useful in order to improve the performance of a company or to examine the likely effects of future changes within a company, or to align departments and processes during a merger or acquisition process. This McKinsey's 7S framework can help us determine how best to implement a proposed strategy. McKinsey's 7S framework visually is presented like this, where we see a number of elements of the frameworks. Firstly, we have strategy, structure and systems, then supported by skills, staff and style, and all underpinned by shared values. The strategy, structure and systems are referred to as the hard S's, because these are normally fixed and very procedural and very systematic, whereas the shared values, the skills, the staff and the style are referred to as the soft S's of the organization. Let's have a look at each of these individually. The strategy is the plan devised to maintain and build competitive advantage in the competitive environment over the competing companies. It deals with things like how do we intend to achieve our objectives, how do we deal with competitive pressures, how are changes in customer demands dealt with, and how is strategy adjusted for changes in the external environment. The structure of the organization is the way the organization is structured and who reports to whom. What is the hierarchy? Is there a hierarchy or is it a matrix structure? How do various departments coordinate their activities? Is decision making and controlling, is it centralized or is it decentralized? Where are the lines of communication? Systems refers to the daily activities and procedures that staff members engage in to get the job done. What are the main systems that run the organization? Where are the controls and how are they monitored and how are they evaluated for their effectiveness? And what internal rules and processes does the team use to keep the organization on track? Shared values refers to the core values of the company that are evidenced in the corporate culture and the general work ethic. What are these core values? What is the corporate and team culture, and how can we characterize that? How strong are these values, or would they be compromised in cases of extreme pressure? Style refers to the style of leadership adopted by the organization. How participative is the leadership style? How effective is that leadership? And do employees or team members tend to be competitive or collaborative and cooperative? Are there real teams functioning within the organization, or are they just nominal groups? Next, we look at the staff, and the staff refers to the employees and their general skills and capabilities. What positions or specializations are represented within the team? What positions need to be filled, or what skills need to be filled? Are there gaps in the required competencies of the organizational team? The skills refers to the actual skills and competencies of the employees working in the company. Are there any skills gaps? How are skills monitored and assessed, particularly with changes in the external environment? Thank you very much for watching this short overview of McKinsey's 7S framework presented by the Microlearning Institute.